dragonborn comes.
Aye. I don't know them all that personal. I just know they were good to have at your back in a fight and wicked clever at sniffing out a trail. Oh aye. I just finished a bounty with them over near that shithole of a hole at Falkreath. I had a few too many ales celebrating with them after that and lost a fair bit of coin in the cards as well. I decided to camp by the water and sleep off the ale when the fucking Thalmor ambushed me.
What do you need?
Is there anything you can't do with magic? Like, make extra body parts and whatnot? I'm just curious, don't take it the wrong way.
Did you know that this was built by Ysgramor himself? Just a hint to what the cities in Admora must have looked like. I usually just break the locks off some of those chests. But your way seems a bit more elegant. You're very well read. I envy that. As a child, my education had always been focused on the art of war first. I think now I'd like to catch up, expand my mind a little. I'd appreciate it. Certainly makes quiet nights by the fire more interesting. You're sure entertaining with those honeyed words. Feel free to weave me a story, or sing me a song, anytime. You're a fine shot with that bow. I should show you my old hunting grounds sometime, eh?
Aye? Go on, you've got me curious. Alright, what did you want to know? Aye? Well now, it's a good idea. Maybe when we've got time to take a break. Nothing much I want to share.
We drink to our
Aye.
youth, to the days come and gone, where the
Aye.
age of oppression is now nearly done.
Not right now.
We'll drive
Perhaps I
out
should
the
practice with an
empire
arming
from the
sword
land
more.
that we own.
I'd like to at least match your skill in one-handed combat.
Take back our home.
I think it's bloody idiocy.
All hail to Ulfric, you are the High King.
Well, what do you need me to
In
point
your
out?
great honor
How
we
brainless
drink
this
and
rebellion
we
is, or how
sing.
useless the Empire became at looking
We're
after
the
its
children
own.
of Skyrim, and we fight all our lives. And when
You mean
someone
aside from the
dies,
time they rolled over
everyone
and started
of us
taking up the arse from the Thalmor? The Empire died 200 years ago with Marnsept.
and we'll see it white
The Elder
flames
Council
of
forgot the
surge
people
that
they
has
actually
sullied
rule
our
over.
hopes and our
The ones who
dreams.
built their palaces and farmed the food they ate. It's no
All
wonder
hail
Hammerfell
to
broke away
Ulfric,
when it could.
you are the High
I just
King.
don't see the Empire surviving for much longer. If Skyrim becomes independent, High Rock will be sure to follow. Seems to me Tamriel needs something new to unify it. The fact Ulfric thought it was a bright idea to kill the High King and start this war shows he's not got the foresight to rule it all. What'll happen when this is all over? Most of Skyrim's fighting men and women will be dead or injured. There'll be no support from the Empire. Not a good way to be if the Thalmor decide to attack. What's more, Ulfric has a chance of winning. He looks like a change the people don't think they'll get any other way. It's not the first time a racist with an ego managed to get a cult following just by spouting off a heap of rhetoric. Believe it or not, you're not the only one in Skyrim with sense. Your power in alteration is unmatched. Not even reality can contain you. You're an expert of destruction. The elements of nature bend to your will.
It's grand finally having someone I can compete against with two-handed weapons. Pushes me to be better. Or at least one step ahead of you.
Ah, it's nothing. Don't you ever mind that.
Aye.
Aye. I can't thank you enough for rescuing me. I'll never forget it. I am intrigued. What were you getting up to before you rescued me? Recent developments aside, Skyrim's not a bad place to live. I wouldn't mind that, actually. You wear that heavy armor like it's made of nothing. I'm impressed. Not much. Feeling pretty at ease.
Good morning. You know, I'm curious about you. Where are you from? A fellow wanderer, then. I'm curious to hear what you've encountered in your time.
What did you want to know?
I've spent a long time wandering. This is where my feet led me. Aye, isn't there always? To own the truth, I've come back to Skyrim to learn something of my heritage, my bloodline. The few clues that I have pointed me here, but it takes time to decode. So, I'm paying my way by collecting bounties. Well, aren't you observant? I was raised by an old, and as one. But no, that Atmore and ice doesn't run in my veins. I can't be certain what does. No, not anymore. Perhaps I do have blood kin out there, but I've never known them. No, I have no voice of the Emperor, no dragon skin magic. I don't know the race of my mother. All I have is a hunch, but I need proof. You do that? I suppose I could use the help. The best clue I have is my sword, but I'm certain we can find out more in our travels.
Great. Right, so, I was wondering, are you, seeing anyone? Oh, no reason. Right, so, are you alright? Aye, time to go then? Me? No. No, I'm not, oh, yeah, no. That's a lot to get into. What are you thinking? As you wish.
I was trained from a young age in many combat styles, though my focus was two-handed weapons and polearms. A halberd might be better for the battlefield, but my favourite weapon has always been the longsword. I'm damn near unbeatable. Aye. I'm doing alright. How are you holding up?
I'm glad for you. Aye. Don't you worry about me. I'm fine.
That's good to know.
Ask away. When you're as big as I am, people don't ask a lot of questions. And what they think to themselves is none of my business.